Getting into ProjectSight, I'm logged into projectsight.trimble.com. We can access ProjectSight if we're a TC1, Trimble Construction 1 customer. We've got the ability to leverage the TC1 Work Center and launch off to ProjectSight. But you'll see on this tab, I just went right to projectsight.trimble.com. First order of business, we've got portfolios organizing projects. So just ways to organize projects in ways that make sense. No downside to having more portfolios. These projects in each portfolio just share users, settings, just the basic structure for how you manage a project, how your workflows operate. All going to be determined by the portfolio housing the project. So diving into the first one, we got 3 projects in here. We got a template project, we got a solar project here, and we're going to leverage this Brandon Square project as our demo project for the day. Diving in here, Rob's going to show you a little bit of the mobile down the road. But key takeaways, you're seeing a lot of photos. You're going to see a lot of icons, a lot of colors in ProjectSight. It's a newer solution, which means the user interface is more modern. This is modern user interface design, and this is just going to drive ease of use, adoptability once you do move to ProjectSight, if and when you do. Let's look at everything that's currently in construction. I'm going to click that toggle. There's Brandon Square. We're going in there. Take us to the project dashboard. Project dashboard is going to give me widgets in the middle, these colorful tiles giving me a snapshot of what's due for me, what's due today. And then I can scroll down. I can configure this to what I want to see. I've got daily reports. Go right to these just by clicking there. All right, I'll zoom out a little bit, give you a better look. Major module groups, drawings and specs. Great budget cost management tool here where we're bringing in change orders from accounting. Or bringing in the estimate from accounting. We're running change orders out here, and when we're executing those change orders, we're going to have a trigger to send it right back to accounting without having to do double data entry. Doc control, we'll get in here a little bit. I want to get into drawings first. Field management, checklists, punch items, a great daily reports tool as well. So a lot of flexibility, a lot of the ability to do user-defined fields and really tailor it to your business. These last few tiles here, File Library and Trimble Connect, this is the Connect piece. This is different ways to access Trimble Connect. One's going to take you just to the file library for this project. Other one's going to take you to Connect. Maybe we have enterprise documents or we have other projects we want to access. We can do that there. All right, I'm going to jump into drawings. Rob, did I miss anything here? Are we looking good?
No, you're looking good. I think something just to speak to from the dashboard is the configurability of ProjectSight. So I would say probably about 50% of our customers, some very, very big names in the industry, use ProjectSight specifically over the competition because of the configurability, right? So Dave's hovering over drawings and specs, but if he's hovering over document control or field management, you see those modules there, right? Let's say, for instance, you have no reason to use notices to comply, but you want to keep permits within your project management system, or you want to keep some sort of local form, or you want to have a procurement log within ProjectSight, we can change and reconfigure these modules to fit your company's needs. So a great strength of ProjectSight. It is absolutely, bar none, the most configurable PM solution in the industry meant for construction. So, yeah, that's it, Dave.
Excellent. We're going to hop in. And Rob's going to jump into the mobile in a little bit. I got my section first. But when he jumps into the mobile, you're going to see that configurability trickles down to mobile. We've got user-defined fields on daily logs. That comes down to the mobile experience for offline capability and then syncs back up here with the cloud. So it's not just configurability here on the web. That's mobile as well. All right, we got drawing sets. That's our staging area for drawing, scanning, auto hyperlinking, and then once we're ready to publish, we're going publishing it into drawings, slip sheeting all the replacements, the new revisions, obsoleting, superseding the previous revisions that are getting revisioned up, so you're not having to do that one by one on your own. So modern user interface design. ProjectSight's a newer solution, which means we want to keep you on one pane here. We got one big workspace where we're looking at the drawing, and I just opened up that RFI number 3 and gave a summary down the left side. So I'm not having to fumble through 3 different tabs, 2 different windows, 3 different screens, all right here. Keep me on the drawing. What is this RFI 3? Here it is. Got a PCO linked, 2 PCOs. Could have a photo, could have a link out to the 3D model we have loaded for this project. Really can link anything and everything we need to via this chain link here. Here's the summary.
So Dave, you're creating that annotation right on the drawing, right?
Yeah, you bet. Right on the drawing. Can quick link an RFI, an issue, punch item, just drop it, highlight it, start to enter, or link a current one. Most importantly, too, though, I really love the feature of having your own annotations, right? Your own markups.
Your private,
write my own stuff, my private stuff. I don't want everybody to see it. So when I make an annotation real clear, I'll just do it on the fly here. I'll make a quick cloud. Nice. Just highlight this column here. And when I do it, it's going to ask me straight away, do I want this public? Nope. This is private.
All right. Now let's do a quick lightning round questions just on the drawings. And these are some of the top questions that we get asked. We're both very familiar with these. All right. So hyperlinking. Does this do hyperlinking?
You bet. Auto hyperlinking. So when we scan that set of drawings or an addendum coming in, it's going to compare it to everything else. It's going to auto hyperlink any cut sheets, any detail sheets, elevations, anything that's referenced to another sheet in the plan set, it's going to reference. So we're not having to fumble around and hyperlink.
All right. What about overlay?
You bet. Yeah, overlay. That's what you expect, right? Is the ability to overlay one over the other. Not just the previous revision. It gives you the option to compare any other drawing in the set. RCP over our floor plan here. So you're looking at the reflected ceiling plan. Really up to you how you use this tool, but really cool stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
All right. So we'll get to more questions. I know we're going to have a bunch of them. We got a section at the end to address those. I want to see all the other hyperlinks. We're talking about hyperlink drawings. There's the rest of them tied to this drawing sheet. And look, I've even got an element in this 3D model that's backing up this project. You can go right to it. It looks like somebody linked a specific element in the 3D model, specific locations. So we're linking 3D to 2D. Yeah. And we could tie this to anything. We could tie it to a potential change order. We could tie it to an issue. It doesn't have to be a drawing, just like I'm doing here. So the possibility is really limitless when we're talking project.
So who would have access to this 3D model then?
The great thing, and then that's a good point. Rob's kind of hitting on the one of the big strengths of ProjectSight. This access to this platform, Trimble's 3D viewing and markup capabilities, this is not just for your internal folks. This is for external parties, collaborators, consultants, subcontractors, owners, getting everybody on the same page with no charges. No, we're not charging for additional user license. That's not how ProjectSight works. So real important to take that away.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, from this 3D model here, we could do a lot of stuff, right? Because you have access to Trimble Connect, you're doing clash detections in here, right? You're running material lists. You're also able to pull this 3D model into things like Trimble AR, right? That's what I was talking about earlier with running the 3D model on an iPad or a mobile device and being able to see in real time where you are within the system, right?
You bet. What Rob's talking about is great for being on site, doing a QA, or having your guys, the installers, looking at the model while they're out there on site saying, okay, this is what it should look like. We got to go install it, make it match, right? Getting the model out in a usable format where it's not just, the designers and the really techie folks that can leverage it. It's folks out in the field who are actually building it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Dave, I think we only have probably about 5, 6, 7 minutes left maybe. So
yep.
it's all right with you, I'll take it from here and I'll jump into the mobile app real quick to show these folks that.
You bet. Yeah, don't want to miss that.
All right, awesome job. Okay, so I'm going to grab the screen. I'm going to pull my phone up, right? So this is ProjectSight on the mobile device. I have an iPhone, but very similar use case for Android or any other devices, right? So ProjectSight on the mobile app, right? We're able to see I'm in the Wellness Center project here, right? So I can go to other projects. These are all the products that I have access to, right? I can open up the Wellness Center, and you're going to see some modules, right? These look familiar. These are the same modules that Dave had access to: action items, daily reports, right? Discrepancies, aka punch list items, right? Fieldwork directives, forms, so checklists on the mobile, issues, RFIs, notices to comply, safety notices, submittals, project team, and specifications. Guys, I don't know what more we could possibly have on this mobile app, frankly. So from drawings, we were just with drawings with Dave on the web. I'm going to pull it up on the phone, right? So also have some annotations here, right? Looks like this is a couple of punch list items that I'm zooming into. I can very easily add a punch item, an RFI, a safety notice, all directly on the drawing, right? So if I grab an area here, let's grab that. Let's click done. I could ask my question right there, right? Let's say I want to do a punch list item. Grab that. Click done. All right, let's say I wanted to add a photo for reference to this, right? I have access to photos, videos, link drawings, pin to a drawing, take photo here. Here we go. Grab a photo, use that. Let's highlight something. Boom, now this is associated with this punch list item, right? I can assign this out to somebody, right? So this will assign it out to someone else within ProjectSight, right? So if I wanted to assign this punch item to Dave here, I can do it. Now what's going to happen when I assign this out to Dave? He's going to receive an email that has a PDF version of this punch list item. And he can then respond back to that email with any annotations, with any photos, with any text, and it will automatically populate into that dialog box here, right? Under comments. So this comments tab, this is how from the field I can see the dialogue that's taking place with this record, right? You're going to have that with RFIs. You're going to have that with submittals. You're going to have that with anything else within the mobile app, right? So I'll discard this. Let's get back to this. Let's say you had a daily report that you wanted to do. Very easy daily report function. Weather, labor, right? Very easy way to get any labor in here, whether you're a subcontractor or a GC, keeping account of your own folks on the job, keeping account of sub trades on the job, right? You could have this CC to any sort of owner group or an architect or a GC to have their awareness of it, where they could just see that PDF, right? No need for anybody external to go into ProjectSight to interact with it. They can simply see it from PDF email notification that they're going to receive, right? A lot of value there, right? Let's go to forms. Maybe I want to complete a checklist here. Maybe I got a safety checklist that I want to complete every day on site. Let's add that. Let's start filling this out, right? Hard hats, yes. iPro, no. Maybe there's a comment. No iPro. Let's add that. Maybe I want to get someone else to sign off on this. Maybe my general superintendent, Paul Walker, or my project manager needs to sign this. I could sign that right on my phone there. Click done. Move this over to approved. And now this checklist is approved and in the system, right? A lot of power here within the mobile device. So just a quick little taste for everybody, right? This isn't ProjectSight in its entirety.